Hey, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on this YouTube live today. I really, really appreciate it. Today's topic that I want to talk about is showing up for yourself. Showing up for yourself. Stop focusing and worrying about other people showing up for you. You need to show up for you, worry about you, and let everything else fall in place. Whoever else wants to show up for you, let them show up for you. But you need to focus on taking that energy and putting it into yourself, right? What do I mean by that? At the end of the day, sometimes we have expectations for people to do certain things for us in our life, because at the end of the day we're just like, oh well, we're kind, we're caring, we do so much for others, and then we have that expectation for other people to do stuff for us because we do so much for others. At the end of the day, you need to just focus inward. You need to focus on yourself and stop having expectations for other people to do stuff for you. When you start to learn how to have boundaries, and at the end of the day, you put you first and not worry so much about putting other people first by always feeling the need that you need to be helping this person, or you need to be doing something for that person, and all those things that you keep putting outwards to people, you expect now have this expectation that the whole world needs to be there for you or needs to help you when you need the help, and all that stuff. And then that leads to a disaster, and it leads to you feeling like, oh man, like why aren't people reciprocating the same thing? Trust me, I know, because at the end of the day, I always used to put my friends first, my family members first, before my needs, before me. And I would put out all my energy out into other people, and then when I really need somebody to be there, I'm just like, oh man, like what the hell, it hurt me so bad, because I'm like, oh well, I look at them and I'm just like, hey, I would have done that in a heartbeat for them. I would have, be there in a heartbeat for them. And I kept looking outwards and thinking of all the things I would do for other people. But then when you really come to think about it, why am I relying on other people to be there for me? I need to be there for myself. I need to put myself first, right? So it all comes down and starts with you and how you treat yourself, you guys. Because at the end of the day, we could be the kindest person in the world and treat everybody so nice and be there for everybody, but we need to be there for ourselves first before we can be there for anybody else. Does that make sense? I know for me, when I first heard that, I heard a saying where it's just like, oh, you can't fill a cup if your cup is half full or something like that, right? And what that saying was basically saying is, at the end of the day, you can't give your all to helping other people or being there for other people, when at the end of the day you need to fill yourself. You need to fill yourself up. You need to make sure that you're whole and you're full before you start keep giving to everybody and everybody around you, right? Well, at the end of the day, people are going to treat you the way you're treating yourself. So if you're treating yourself as second best, then that's how people are going to treat you, right? Whether that be friends or that be in a relationship. At the end of the day, when I came to realize that, I heard something where they were saying that how if you want to attract your soulmate, write down a list of all the things that you want in your soulmate and then become that person. So if you want a kind, caring, loyal, loving, compassionate, honest, ambitious, woman or man inside of your life, you need to be that person first. Because at the end of the day, you cannot expect to meet somebody to now fill that void that's inside of you. You need to become that person, and that's where you'll attract somebody that you're compatible with, that now you guys are going to feel whole with each other. If the relationship won't always be a burden that you're always feeling like you have to please another person, or that person's always disappointed because they're not pleasing you enough, right? And that's where comes the problems, because at the end of the day, both of you guys are living in a lack when it comes to yourselves, right? So that's one big thing that I learned, you guys, is that I got to fill my cup up full before I can fill anybody else's cup. And that comes from a relationship or even a friendship. You can have a friend, and that friend is always taking from you, taking from you, and at the end of the day, you're always giving. But it's the end. If you're not taking care of yourself, that friendship's not doing any justice. And that's where I learned, right, that you need to put yourself first by setting healthy boundaries with everybody. Because at the end of the day, you need to become that amazing person that you want other people to treat you. People are going to treat you how you allow them to treat you because you're treating yourself that way. I know that's a hard smack in the face, but that's what I had to come to realize. And it was a big realization for me, when I hit rock bottom. I said to myself, man, if I see a constant pattern here, I keep putting other people first, but me second. So if I keep putting myself second to none, that's what I'm always going to be getting in return. Is people always treating me like second best, whether that be them seeing me in the hindsight of a relationship or a friendship or even your job, you guys. Like if you're working at a workplace and you're doing everything for everybody around your workplace, but you're not showing them that you have standards for yourself, then people are just going to always keep like throwing stuff at you and spitting at you. You need to see the value in yourself and really treat yourself that way and how you're treating other people, because you deserve it, right? So that's one big thing that I learned, you guys, is that you have to become that person that you want other people to treat you. So if you want to attract that soulmate, if you want to attract that significant other, it starts with you. You need to start acting and becoming that person. If you want to attract more money into your life, you need to have that abundance mindset and feel that you are whole and you are happy and everything is great before you get that money. Because when you get that money, that's how you're going to feel, right? So you need to start feeling like that now. If you have those friends that are taking advantage of you, you need to see your value enough and put you first before you put them. You can't always expect other people to come to your rescue and do this and do that for you at the end of the day, when you keep being like, a carpet for them to walk all over all the time, right? You need to see the value in yourself, level yourself up so much that now they're going to have no other choice but to treat you better, right? So that's one thing that I know I changed and I've seen a drastic change, you guys, is I started to set healthy boundaries. I started to respect my time and my energy more, and I started to put my mental health first. So if I know that there's certain things that my friends want to talk about and my mental headspace not in I'm so sorry, like that's something I just can't talk about right now. When I'm in a better state of mind, then we'll talk, right? I'm sorry, I want to be there for you, but I got to put myself first. And if that friend is good for you, or if that significant other is good for you, they'll respect where you're coming from. They'll really respect that you're being honest with them and you're saying that, and they'll look at you with way more respect, that you're treating yourself that way. And then you can also teach other people around you to also, you should be treating yourself like that too, right? If you really love yourself and care about yourself. And that's when, again, everything else will fall into place, you guys. You'll start attracting better people into your life, no matter what area it is in your life, because at the end of the day, it all starts with you. It all starts with how you're vibrating out there into the universe and what you're telling the universe that you deserve back in return, because you're physically treating yourself that way, right? Whether it be having abundance of money, having that soulmate, or having that good friendship, whatever it is around your life, you start to level up so freaking hard. I always say, you guys should be your own idol. You should be your own idol. When people ask me now, and I learned this, I never looked at it this way. When people would say, who do you look up to? I'm just like, oh man, I look up to my mentor. He's doing amazing. He has everything that I want, etc. But no, I came to realize I should be my own, idol. Because at the end of the day, I need to look up to the shit that I'm doing for myself to level up. And at the end of the day, I have a 13-year-old daughter. I want her to look at mommy and be like, oh, mommy's my idol because I'm kind, I'm caring, I'm, ambitious, I'm goal driven. I treat my body with respect. I care about my health. I eat healthy, I work out. I'm treating myself with respect. I'm loving myself by setting healthy. I'm doing all the right things to look up to myself. And that's why you should be your own idol. You should look up to you should level up so much inside of life that you look yourself in the mirror and you say, damn, I'm my own idol. I'm doing everything great. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. I'm growing every day. I'm evolving every day. I'm taking care of my body. I'm taking care of my health. I'm, mentally at a really good level in life. Like, you should level up so much in so many different areas inside of your life that you look at yourself and you be like, you're so damn proud of yourself. You turn around and say, when people ask you who's your idol, you'd be like, me. I'm my idol. I'm my biggest fan, right? Because you should be your biggest fan. You should be the person that's looking up to you every day saying, you're the bomb, you're the shit, you're doing amazing things. You should be your own biggest fan. So if you guys, again, you guys want to change your circumstances, you want to change how people are treating you, and always change the way of you always feeling let down that other people are not reciprocating the same things to you guys, start treating yourself that way, right? Start treating yourself with respect, honesty, loyalty, and all these great things that you expect from other people. Start doing it for your damn self. Level up so hard, they're gonna feel that shit. They're gonna feel like, wow, she's leveled up so much. And then you'll probably even inspire other people around you to level up as well. I hope this video helped you in some sort of way, got you pumped up, fired up to say that you're going to start being your biggest fan. You're going to start being your own idol. You're going to start leveling up in so many different areas in your life. That's only going to propel your life to move forward, and amazing things are going to come from that, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I say in all my videos, each one teach one, share the love, share the knowledge, whatever little thing that you gain from this video. Look at it like just paying it forward. You're paying it forward. Whatever information you gathered from this, you can pay it forward, and it might help somebody in some sort of way. So thanks so much for watching, and please go check out my Instagram page, right? It's Toronto_Tracy_Gobin. Take a look at my page. There's a lot of great motivational things on there as well that will inspire you and take you to a different level in your life. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Take care. Bye.